have won every Lusaka League title since 2011. Won both Zambian National Championship titles since the integration of the league into one stream. So, two teams, high quality tonight, ready to do battle. What is now the biggest stage in women's African football. Such an important competition for female football in Africa. Still in its infancy. Last year, the inaugural tournament, but fantastic to see such growth in African women's football. Very much now on the world stage. So it's a 4-4-2 for ASFAR. Almost exactly the same lineup as the first game. We have Khadija Ermichi in goal, Redwani, Benzina, Raba and Chiri, the back four. Midfield four, Tagnaut, Fukami, Damos and Badri. And up front, Draidi and Dua. Amamu Dua, the change from last week, from 2 days ago rather. It was Blessing Shine Agbamadzi for the opening game. The Ghanaian falling to the bench tonight. Mohamed Amin Aliwa clearly wanting to mix things up slightly in attack. See today's refereeing team. Nice referee Nchentia Hamadome of Togo. Just addressing the pre-match admin with the two captains. Cesar Rabat, captain of the hosts, and Judith Zulu for Buffaloes. She'd have been delighted with her team's start to proceedings in that opening game. Very comprehensive 4-0 win. Clinical finishing. The VAR officials. It is in effect, if required, tonight. Buffalo sticking with their 4-3-3 set up, and Wabana in goal still. Had a fairly easy night in the opening match, but did everything that was asked of her. Back four remains the same: Tembo, Musase, Mwemba and Molenga. Midfield three, Lungu had a fantastic opening game, 2 or 3 assists depending on your opinion. Judith Zulu, as mentioned, the captain, and Joriana Benai. Helen Chanda up front, flanked by Moeta Chilenga, just 19, scored in that opening game. Natasha Nanyangwe on the left. So the team huddles, get themselves pumped up. The occasion big enough, they know what they need to do. So much at stake. Winner here tonight could go 3 points clear, rather would go 3 points clear of whoever were the losing team, and Simba Queens almost guarantee themselves qualification. See how attacking they go. The referee blows the whistle and away we go in Rabat. ASFAR get us underway. Match day 2 of the CAF Women's Champions League. Hosts FAR take on the Zambian champions Green Buffaloes. ASFAR in their red shirts, white shorts and black socks, shooting from right to left. Green Buffaloes in white and of course fittingly green. There's an early attack here for the hosts. Drilled into the danger area. Rwanda doesn't get there, but the offside flag has gone up against Dua. Seeing early signs to get the crowd a bit more excited. There is Hamid Aliwa. Looking for another solid performance, as they did produce in that opening game. Did what was needed of them. Buffaloes may prove to be a tougher test than Simba Queens. And time will tell tonight. They certainly showed what they could do in that opening game. The opposite coach, Charles Alibono. 3 years old. All Green Buffalo success has been achieved under his tutelage. He's been in charge since 2007. Eager to replicate his domestic and regional feats on the continental stage. Fairly cautious opening couple of minutes as the two teams figure each other out. Haven't met in anger before. To go back to Nuaila Benzina there. She picked up a yellow in that opening game. She'll be careful tonight. Sure not to see herself suspended from the final group game. It is 2 yellows in the group stages. We'll see that suspension come into effect. Buffaloes using that same high press they did in the first game. Huge effect there. The Tangos really struggled to deal with it. But already, ASFAR looking more comfortable with working their way out from the back. Army's pass cut out, but she gets away with it. Once again, choosing to go back to the safety of goalkeeper Ermici. Turned her in though. And free kick goes the way of Buffaloes. Benai, the captain, caught. Looks like Patrick may actually have had herself in the process, but up now and fine to continue. Your first chance to get the ball into the box for Buffaloes here. Wemba with a free kick. She does seem to be designated free kick taker from anything beyond shooting range. It's lifted in towards the box, but with a low trajectory and dealt with well. And ASFAR look to break, but remember there to tidy up. A great first game, commanding at the back. There's that press again. Nyangwe, hive of energy. Got on the score sheet in the first game. Could have had more. Constantly pressuring the Determined Girls' defence, and 1 or 2 chances that came pretty close to making it an even wider winning margin by the end. Here come the hosts. Nice Nice through ball towards Draidi. She plays it across the 6-yard box. She's claiming she was brought down by Mbwana. Referees not interested. Draidi stays down. They are there to have a look. See the replay now. Lovely ball through, lifted over, run timed perfectly. I certainly didn't get the ball. It's more a question of whether she got the player. So she may have caught her right shin. It's not the easiest angle to tell. There's no danger after the touch, it has to be said. Two Buffalo centre-backs there to clear. Tembo one to do so. Brady still down, being seen to by the medics. Certainly debatable whether it's a foul. It didn't look too painful, and she does appear fine. Now to carry on, as does the referee. We will get back underway with a throw-in. Ikami. Nobody there. ASFAR win it back. To Cheery. Slightly under hit though, pounced on by Lungu. Gets it back. Still ambitious there, trying to take it past. Taken out with a much clever pace. Lungu really was excellent in that first game. Played the pass that led to the first goal. No assist as would come via a rebounded lobbed shot. The second, very much her assist, as was the third. And the fourth was her shot, which eventually went down as an own goal. Involved in all 4 goals. She was given Woman of the Match, as you'd expect. Looking for a similar performance tonight. So far, ASFAR showing themselves to be a more formidable opponent. Produced the biggest chance so far as Draidi went through on goal. We are dominating possession so far. A nice 1-2. Free kick again. Calls for foul on the sidelines, not needed by the referee. Buffaloes are struggling to keep possession more than a few seconds at a time. Looking for Draidi, who's claiming for a handball. That one just overhit a little for Badri on the left wing. She's another one on a yellow card. Have to toe the line for the next 80 minutes or so to ensure she sees all 3 group games. More instructions from both coaches. Aliwa, one of the Champions League first-timers on the sidelines. Young manager, just 36 years old. But despite his relatively young age, he's not new to FAR. But it could be his side who go behind here. Nice effort. There's an Nyangwe looking for goals in back-to-back games, lifting it over the keeper, but over the bar as well on that occasion. Lengu with the ball forwards, which Benzina didn't quite do enough with. More helped it on than cleared it, but let off the hook as it fell invitingly for the wing forward. Not quite enough dip on it. But more missing signs from the visitors, and they've won it back again here. Chanda lays it off to Lungu. Lungu making her way towards the box, changing direction quickly enough to win the ball back. Blocked off there. It would appear to be a free kick. Whistles of the crowd somewhat drowning out the whistles of the referee. But as you can see, free kick given. A promising position here for Buffaloes. Yaramichi will get her house in order. Chilenga given the responsibility, delivering the ball in. Just 19. Teenager on a huge stage for her tender years. Can she create the opener here? Delivered in towards the back stick, tipped over by Yaramichi. Just about stayed in, dealt with by the ASFAR defence. They look to break now, but white shirts flooding back and winning the ball back. Mwemba knocks it forwards. That turn not coming off for Tagnaut. That one did though, well played by Chiri. Flick on, but the momentum of the game is very much switched in favour of Buffaloes in the last few minutes. It's now ASFAR struggling to keep possession. It's a little better though. That better from Tagnaut. It's away into the middle of the pitch. And the hosts settle those nerves a little. Play a bit of keep ball, pass it around the back, settle things down. Mediwani streaming down the right wing. Ball is in fact looking for Draidi again. Just a little overhit again. Straight back with the hosts. Tagnaut seemingly with a free roll all over the pitch. That distinctive dreadlocked hair. Rabat switches it left.
Tagnaut, reposition à Tagnaut, ça vient.
Nice 1-2 there. Tagnaut with space. Sets up Dua, who squares up the defender. Buys a bit of space, but the cross is blocked. Buffaloes win it back and then win a free kick. Mediwani seems to have heard herself in the challenge and has also earned herself a yellow card, the first of the game. Referee deeming it cynical, preventing counter-attack. It's good work by the Nyangwe, defending and then immediately breaking out. The free kick. Not the most convincing by Eremici, but did enough. Alabono watching on from the sidelines. He also doubles as the Zambian under-20 women's coach. Guided the team to a second place finish at the CAF under-20 women's championship. So no stranger to the latter stages of a tournament. See fans continuing to pile in, the atmosphere building. Mwemba once again on free kick duty. Lungu with the header, held off by Damos, who scuffed her clearance, but fell kindly to Bukami. Plenty of space in the middle now for Damos. The skipper closed down there by Chanda. Nicely flicked on by Tagnaut. Dua not best pleased with the assistant there, not to have won that decision, but they won the ball back pretty sharpish. Tagnaut looking into the middle, trying to thread the needle in the direction of Badri, but not successful on this occasion. Nice feet from Judith Zulu under pressure. This time she sends Chilenga down the right wing. Her cross finding its way all the way over to Nanyangwe. Cut out, and again ASFAR look to break. Can shift the ball around quickly. That one well read by Tembo though. Chanda beating the defender to the ball. She's got some space to try and find someone in the middle, and she does so, and the shot is on target, and it's in! Irene Lungu opens the scoring. Beautifully worked move between Chanda and Lungu, pouncing on that opportunity. Say that a defender's mistake, perhaps lunged in, but certainly nothing to belittle that attack. It was perfectly executed. Badri's back heel cut out, and immediately Lungu starting the charge, finding Chanda, who then returned the ball perfectly, and the ball low to the left. Eremici getting a hand to the ball, but not enough. And Lungu does finally get her first goal of the tournament, despite having played a part in all four on the opening night. That one certainly has. And the hosts have to come from behind. They are immediately on the attack again. Not the connection that Cherry was looking for though, sailing out for a goal kick. So as we hit the 20-minute mark, we have had our opening goal. Some good play in the first quarter of the game. Both teams have produced some chances of note. Not the first real gilt-edged one. And Lungu didn't fail to convert. fans' spirit not dampened, still in full voice. Not more so than before the goal. It'll be a free kick. The complaints to the crowd. ASFAR trying to take it quickly, but the referee over to check on the player. And Youngway again just a little late on Redwani. Good feet from the right back. And that's a nice ball as well. Space on the right for Dua. Not beating the first defender again though. Can they produce anything from this corner? Benzina, one of the players waiting in the middle. Again, tries to take it short, but the referee not happy. This time successfully taken short, headed away. And Youngway keeping possession, only momentarily. Foul on Benzina. It will be centre-back to take. May go into the box from here. Seems to have been a theme in this tournament so far. Aerial balls, always a threat. Produced a few goals already. This time they do go short though. Over to Cheery on the left. His flick is cut out. Chanda with Lungu in support again, but muscled off the ball. Damos there, showing a bit of emotion as well. Referee having a word with Aliua. That was perhaps a bit much. Started out as a shoulder charge, but turned into just a plain shove. Mwemba to take the resulting free kick. Benzina one of two centre-backs to go for the ball, but was cleared nonetheless. Taken out, looking forwards towards Badri. Dua keeping it in. And a nice ball through towards Draidi again, but reactions from Mbwana straight out, smother the ball. Benzina rising highest, but falling hardest as well, as she landed somewhat on Chanda. Landed a bit awkwardly, and the medical team will be called on. Back on her feet though, and no harm done. Bono with plenty to say. Liua, as I was saying a long time ago, before Chance emerged, might be 36, but he's not new to ASFAR. He's been part of the project since 2008. 14 years ago when he was just 22. He's a youth coach. His successes with the age grade teams catapulted him to the head coach role in December last year. He then led to a domestic double at the first attempt. A strong start to life in the ASFAR women's dugout. And now look to repeat that success on the continent. Now though it's Buffaloes with a free kick, pretty much on the halfway line. It's taken by Mwemba. Nobody really there on the receiving end running into the box. Wasn't badly positioned. Radwani coming away with the ball. A little lucky. That's certainly no luck from Tagnaut. Great skill and great back heel. Cross delivered in, and the header well gathered up by Mbwana. It was Bukami rushing in. A long-range header from the edge of the box, but a nice move that from ASFAR. Lovely back heel. Radwani delivering it in. Long way out, but the header the logical choice with the height and positioning. Well-fought contest so far in this first half an hour. Another lovely ball through for Draidi, who cuts back and goes past the keeper, and this time it is a penalty. No doubt about this one. Mbwana wants VAR to get involved. Draidi's still down. It looked pretty clear-cut on first viewing. We'll see again now. Lovely turn back. And the second away from the keeper. And she certainly didn't get the ball. Certainly appears to have got the player. Great feet from Draidi. Can't see VAR overturning that. The outstretched leg of the keeper making contact with the left foot of Draidi. And Zina was still on the sidelines waiting to come back on. The hosts will have a great chance to equalise now. Looks like it'll be Tagnaut to take it. Mbwana being reminded of the rules. It's down her line. How will Tagnaut deal with the pressure? Penalty in the Champions League on home soil to equalise for her side. Will she equalise? She will. Beautifully dispatched. Mbwana, pretty much statuesque. Ball going to her right. No mistake from Tagnaut. And ASFAR are back on level terms. Rolled in to the keeper's right. Mbwana looking like she was faking to dive one way, but ultimately diving neither way. Aliwa with a small fist punch. local fans delighted. Posed for the cameras in the celebration. One apiece after the first half an hour. Now who can push on from here? Decisive swing in momentum in the direction of the hosts. Buffalo certainly straight back on the attack. Damos getting heavily involved again. Not one to shy away from a fight. Centre midfielder. Rubber making sure. At the expense of a throw, which will be taken again by Tembo. Bouncing in awkwardly, rushed in, Lungo, but free kick goes the way of ASFAR. Was the skipper who was down. Benzina now back on. Seemingly none the worse for that slightly nasty fall. Another nice ball forwards from Tagnaut. Do a shimmying this way and that, eventually running out of room. And there's Buffaloes come away with the ball. Chanda holding it up, battling with Benzina. Chanda again, brings it down on her chest, but control not quite good enough. And an opposition player, as she attempted to retrieve the ball. Benzina. Tagnaut again doing well to keep possession. Duak not able to though. A couple of bits of miscontrol there from Buffalo. Season failed to get it out from the back. Space now though for Chilenga on the right. Tembo forward to Lung, beautifully flicked on. She gets it back again, delivers it into the danger area. Not quite cleared. First attempt. It is at the second though. Tagnaut towards Straidi. Little wayward. For a throw. Space for Tagnaut. Do it again. Putting the defender on the floor and then flying past Mwemba. Can't quite get the cross in though. Final delivery hasn't quite been there just as yet for the number 19. Making her first start in the competition, the only change from the opening game. Keen to show her worth. clips of the great footwork we've seen times tonight. It's been a very high quality match between two seemingly evenly matched teams, to this point at least. Out to the left, foot race, which Chilenga just about wins against Chiri. Taken out again, all over the pitch, all over the midfield. Looking in, another ball to do up. Kind of stands on the ball, but keeps possession for now. Return goes down. Referee's not interested. Referees will move it forwards towards Chanda. Then Lungu giving away a free kick. Outstretched boot of Damos. Buana not happy with the layout. Nobody seemed to be paying attention to the right wing. Tagnaus again, weaving her magic. Keeps the ball brilliantly. Somewhat trapped in the corner. She wins the throw. That's the best she could do from that position. Should out by Mwimba, but it's offside. Seemingly the return ball from Dua was guilty of the offside, so it can't have been the throw. Did look tight, but linesman had the perfect view. Either way, ASFAR straight back in possession. Lungu goes back to her feet. First time ball in. Wasn't a bad delivery from Chiri. Headed away though. Well worked. Dua again. Not quite going her way so far. Still plenty of time. Maybe a few more nerves to settle in the first start. Pretty much everyone else on the pitch was able to bed in for the best part of the full 90 in the opening game. Long range effort there from Badri. Momentarily had Mbwana scampering. Curl away from goal. Speculative effort, but did lay up nicely for the shot. Looking to get a foothold back in the game. A very good spell around the 20-minute mark. It's been pretty much all ASFAR since that penalty, and for a while before it. Well, either side grabbed the lead before the half-time period. forwards to do it. What can she do with it this time? A few dummies. But again, dealt with well by Malenga. She's had the measure of the winger so far. A good game as well in the opener, Malenga. Far more attacking role in that one. Flying up the left wing. She's had to do a lot more defending in this 40 minutes than she did in the 90 against the German girls. And showing she has that in her locker as well. And it will be the number 9 to take the throw. I knew you'd see a number 9 at left back. Feels a little wrong. I'm sure she has her reasons. Lungu nicks in. 2-on-1. Dealt with by the ASFAR midfield. Bukami then winning the free kick. Zina goes long towards Draidi. Nearly fell for her. Tembo across from right back to cut it out. But they're not quite on the same wavelength as Malenga. There must have been a deflection or an interception. So it has gone the way of Buffaloes. Getting away from Cherry there, nearly made it work to her advantage. Just under 2 minutes now, plus whatever additional time is deemed necessary for either side to get that all-important goal heading into the break. As you say, it's the best time to score. Just about getting away with that, Benzina. First touch lacking. As was that of Dua again. Romanzi may be licking her lips on the sidelines. And she should get a run out in the second half. 3 ASFAR players going for that. It's Tagnaut who takes control, lifts it into the danger area. Tembo heading away. Down goes Drady again, claiming a hand to the face, looking for a penalty for the 3rd time. First one was unsuccessful. Second was Stonewall. That one looked closer to the first. Yeah, we'll check it. Looks like we're carrying on. One for Chilenga to chase, but just a bit too much. Last after number 20. Replay of the incident. Not a lot in it. Musasi, centre-back, catches. Setting does make contact with Jaidi's face, but didn't look intentional. But he's tagged out into the area. Into stoppage time of the first half. Dua giving it back to Tagnaut. That one fizzles out. Chanda doing well. Now something of a target on her own up front. Looks like it will remain level into the break. Final seconds now, the first period. save there. Zulu saving her teammate. It was a miss-hit pass, which looked like it was heading straight for an ASFAR attacker. There is the whistle. 1-1 at the break. Plenty shown from both sides. ASFAR have probably had the better overall. They were stronger early on and stronger late on. Buffaloes certainly had their moments and of course opened the scoring. Very well taken goal. 1-1 and all to play for in the second 45. It was in fact 71% possession for ASFAR. Totally dominant. The shots closer though, 4-3. 2 on target to Buffalo's 1. Pass accuracy, you can see they played around from the back and out from the back a lot more. But still all up in the air as we head into the second half.
attention, tiens devant, tiens devant.
Hello and welcome back to Rabat for the second half of this second Group A match between ASFAR and Green Buffaloes in the 2022 CAF Women's Champions League. It's 1-1 after the first half. Buffaloes took the lead arguably against the run of play after 19 minutes, but it was a beautifully worked move. Irene Lungu combining with Helen Chanda, getting the ball back and making no mistake into the bottom corner. But just over 10 minutes later, Traidi went down in the box, not for the first time. This time certainly brought down by Aisha Mbwana, the Buffaloes keeper. And Fatima Tagnaut converted to equalise for the hosts. It was a good first half, fair bit of action and plenty of good play. Hosts have certainly had more of the ball, but a long way from an uneven contest. Still has the feeling of a match that could very much go either way. As things stand, the pair would both move on to 4 points at the top of Group A. Determined goals would be eliminated. But away we go into the second period. Green Buffaloes get us underway. Now shooting from right to left, white and green, with ASFAR in the red and black white shorts. They're immediately back on the attack themselves. Nicely done by Redouani as Nyangwe rushed in. Something she had a lot of joy doing in the first game, but less so here. Acrobatic clearance. Musasi, who was momentarily stuck on the ground, but still managed to get rid. It's fair effect. Chiri looking to deliver it forwards. She found Draidi. Wasn't a bad touch, but the Buffaloes defender quickly onto it. Chanda putting Rabat under a lot of pressure. Thankless task being a sole striker when the opposition has more of the ball. She's clearly not afraid to get stuck in. She did well as the target in the periods of the first half where her team were struggling for possession. Of course, got the assist for the goal. Quick passing from ASFAR, but the final one cut out. A bit of space here for Buffaloes. Foul though by Redouani, that's Dua on the way back. Catching Nyangwe and earning herself a yellow. Second of the game. So now 4 members of the ASFAR team on a yellow card either from this or the previous game, and facing a ban if they pick up another one. Charles Alibono watching on. Been delighted with his team's start. Hoping he can make a similar start to the second half. We take the lead for a second time. It'll be Mwemba to deliver in the free kick. It's actually a shot on target, perhaps, but gliding wide off the left-hand post. Might be wise now for Buffaloes to attack what is their left wing, with both Redwami and Dua on a yellow card. And the two players occupying the right wing. And that is the case right now. Aaron Lunga immediately switching wings, whether or not those yellow cards are in her mind. Spent the first half on the right wing and straight on to the left. She takes the corner. There's space here for Malenga, who has a go. Safely caught by Ermici. ASFAR certainly not afraid to play it out from the back. They've done so with a fair amount of success throughout the game so far. Taking out, very comfortable in possession. Very elegant player. On that occasion, the recipient of her pass has given it away though. And here's Chanda, but her shot rushed and mishit. Certainly was on her own. No support, and defenders closing in around her. Maybe the snapshot was the right choice, but wasn't well enough executed. Damos over to the left. Taking out, looking for options ahead of her. It's over to Chiri. Draidi once again with her back up against the Mwemba. She receives those, well, perhaps not long balls, but balls in from a fair distance. And the centre-back always there. Never allowed to turn. And one time she did. She won a penalty. There's a nice ball through. Well dealt with by Tembo. Here's Draidi, surrounded by white shirts. Lungu back on the right, lurking for Chanda. That's what led to the first goal. That combination, a similar pass, cut out this time. Kami. Taken out with the raking ball forwards towards Dua. Nearly made its way to its target. Have the first substitution, and it will be the Buffaloes. Looks like Anita Malenga, it is. She'll be replacing Joanna Benai, the captain. Malenga also played in the first game. She scored in the CAF qualifiers. See what kind of an influence she can have on this game. Big shoes to fill. Those of the captain. Chance here to deliver it in for ASFAR. Plenty of black, red and green shirts in the box, including Rabah, Benzina. Confusion as to whether the free kick was taken. Clearly was. Referee didn't order it to be retaken. And a chance here, but well recovered. Duada, who's not so scripted set piece, was what led to the change of possession. Zulu doing well to hold on to the ball. Lovely feet there from the left back, Malenga. Finds Chanda. She's brought down. Play carries on. Effort from Malenga. Whether it was an intentional shot or cross that went slightly awry. He was heading just wide of the post, looks like. Taken out with a bit of space to exploit in front of her. He's left to Draidi. They're so good in those close spaces. That one's missed by Malenga, and the shot is actually maybe going in from Dua. Like Mbwana was maybe expecting a cross. Had to check herself and change direction. An awkward one for Malenga, an awkward height. That ball, whether or not again intentional, shot towards that corner. Looks like it may have been a miss hit, but Mbwana had to make safe. Put it out for a corner. ASFAR pick up where they left off in the first half. More pressure. That one's delivered in low. Nicely done. Tagged out with the chance. Just goes over the bar. One straight from the training ground, that looked like. Very well worked. Played low along the ground. Then laid off by Draidi. Tagged out. He's taking a step away from Mwemba. Finally, for once, ridding herself of the dogged centre-back. There was another corner, and there was a glaringly huge opportunity. 3 ASFAR attackers coming in on the ball, totally unmarked. It was Badri who, with the header, didn't get the contact from maybe 6 yards out. Goal at her mercy. Benzina waiting behind to nod in as well. And I think Rabah behind her. That is as big a chance as you're going to get to take the lead. Buffalo survive. It's feel a little like they're hanging on, but they nicked a goal somewhat out of nowhere to take the lead. And they're spending much of this second period. It's the only white shirt in the ASFAR half. See if that change in midfield. Malenga coming on. Can't do anything. Taken out. Seemingly saying she doesn't want a substitution, whether she's saying she doesn't want to be substituted herself. Can't be sure. But she has been, I would say, the best player on the pitch so far. Seemed to make a lot of sense, and here she is again. But Tua not running on to the pass. Nicely led off by Chanda, who's back on her bike. space here for Chilenga on the right. Nice footwork. Switches the play over to Nyangwe. Looks to return the favour. But ASFAR clear the immediate danger. That one from Wimber cut out. ASFAR look to break, tagged out. Lovely ball forwards. Trady does get there before Tembo. And she goes down in the penalty box again, and it is another penalty. Trady causing all kinds of trouble for the Buffaloes' defence. Tembo giving away the penalty, receives the yellow card as well. Salt in the wound. Certainly onside. Lovely pass by Tagnaut. Tembo missing it initially, and as Drady dropped his shoulder, the right back fell for it, stuck out a leg, caught the player. He's going for the step over. And ASFAR will have an opportunity from the spot again, this time not to equalise but to take the lead. Will it be taken out again? Is that what's weighing on Aliua's mind right now? It will be taken out again. Kept her cool the first time. Now with the opportunity to put the hosts in front for the first time tonight. Can Mbwana save her team? The second time of asking. Referee ensuring all the players are outside of the box. She's happy now. So it is. Tagnaut. And it's 2-1. Almost carbon copy of the first penalty. Again goes to the right of the keeper. Again, Mbwana stationary, watches the ball, pass her into the net, and it is 2-1 to ASFAR. Well, she's orchestrated so much tonight, the midfielder. Can't say she doesn't deserve to be, as things stand, the match winner. Another solid penalty, cool as you like, decent connection. Low enough to the keeper's right. Mbwana doing exactly the same as the first penalty, shifting her body weight a bit, but ultimately not diving at all. And the Moroccan fans love it. First penalty on the half-hour mark, second one on the hour mark. And now, for the first time, Buffaloes will have to try and come from behind. They'll have to go on the attack. See if this changes the dynamic of the game. That's a handball. They do immediately have more purpose about them. And that's attack. There are more white shirts forward. There's plenty of time still left for the complexion of the game to change once or twice. Michi organising the troops. It's quite a long way out for a shot, but Malenga standing over it has a go. He looked a good height, but Ball's sailing away left of the goal. See better from this angle. It was never troubling Eremici. And a nice ball down the left wing for Badri to chase. This time it is dealt with by Tembo. She'll want to make amends if she can for giving away the penalty. Shalenga looking to knock it forwards to Lungu, but cut out well. Straight back. Cheery on the left, but she misses the ball altogether. It'll be a Buffalo's free kick. Lungu knocked down by Damos. The first time the number 6 of ASFAR has bundled somebody to the floor tonight. To have the role of midfield enforcer. Wemba towards Nyangwe. And go in, but the whistle has blown, rather. You can immediately see the change in play from the Zambian side. Running to fetch balls, make sure free kicks are taken as quickly as possible. Perhaps they would have been content with a draw. Of course, they had come to be the best goal difference in the group coming into this match after that 4-0 win over Determined Girls. A draw would see them top of the group heading into the final games. Now as things stand, they'll be near enough equal with Simba Queens. They would both be on 3 points. Only a couple of goal difference in it. ASFAR would be as good as through. Six points, just the pointless Determined Girls to play. They'll be in a very strong position if they can hold out this scoreline, or better, to the final whistle. Still look cool, calm and collected for now. Tagging out again, orchestrating things. Always finding space in the middle, gliding between the lines. He's not going to reach that. Been a somewhat frustrating first start for Hamamudua. Things haven't quite clicked on that right wing. Been involved plenty of the time, but flick's not quite coming off. Crosses being blocked. She'd love to have a more definitive impact in the remaining half an hour if she can. That one was heading her way, courtesy of Badri, but cut out. There goes the way of ASFAR. It was Judith Zulu on the ground, battling with Damos again. Lost her footing as she won the ball and then hacked at it. Stuck under her foot, in fairness. But Damos hit the deck and the referee blew the whistle. Liua now with his side in front for the first time. See how many substitutions, if any, deems necessary to make. Currently still the same 11 that started the match as we approach the final 20 minutes. The system has been working. Still dominating possession, just short of 70% now. 69.9 to be precise. That will likely tick back over to 70 as this move plays out. Duani doing well to keep that one in. And the hosts will be very content to pass it around the back. Play, keep ball. Chose to go long on that occasion though, and it was cut out. Once again, things just seeming to fall their way at the moment. Bouncing off the Buffaloes player and out for an ASFAR throw. Chance here, flicks over. And one well over to Dua. Closed down by Mwemba. Does well to keep the possession though. And crossed in. And flicked on, but not really towards goal by Draidi. Very awkward one. Buffaloes look to break. Zulu sweeping ball out towards the left wing, but too far ahead of Nyangwe. Given up on it by the time she came into frame. There is the cross. Just trying to flick it on with the head. Very tricky to pull off. Facing away from goal. Better work from Dua. Tenacious, didn't give up on the ball. Laid it off for the cross. Olays as far keep possession. That one well closed down by Nyangwe though. Buffaloes won't give up. He showed how proficient their pressing game is in the first game. Run it back there. Zulu. Tembo. There's Aaron Lungu. That towards nobody in particular though. And actually ran into an alley. Have Buffaloes player down. Here's Nyangwe. Clash of boots, it would appear. Certainly not time wasting when 2-1 down. Medics will check her out on the sidelines. Still no changes as yet for ASFAR. In great spirits now. They are heading towards another 3 points. So the referee may have been called over to check something. VAR checking that challenge on Nyangwe. It does look fairly nasty from that still. Right in front of Charles Halabuno. Just to remind you, Redwani is already on a yellow. It doesn't even need to be a straight red. A second yellow would reduce the host to 10. Certainly gets the ball first, but it's the follow through. Could be deemed as dangerous onto the ankle of Nyangwe. Referee still making her mind up. Discussing with her colleagues. She makes her way back onto the pitch. And her decision will be a straight red card, in fact, for Redwani. No second yellow required. Redwani straight down the tunnel. And the leaders will be reduced to 10 for the final quarter of an hour. Might have made things just a bit more interesting. Buffaloes weren't already throwing everything to the pump. They certainly will be now with a player advantage. Redwani nonetheless applauded off by the fans. But if Aliua hadn't made any changes to this point, that may well deem them absolutely necessary. He's currently missing a right back. Could require a change of shape altogether. For now, Benzino appears to have moved over to the right. Whether it's a back three now or somebody will drop back from midfield will become clear. Buffaloes want it back immediately and have possession. ASFAR could find themselves with their backs against the wall for the remainder of this game. You can see immediately retreating back into their own half as soon as they lose possession. Might need to be a well-drilled, disciplined performance in defence for 15 minutes. Lungu fouled again by Chiri, the left back. Our first chance for Buffaloes to deliver the ball into the box with the numerical advantage. It is into the box, headed away, but not that far. Chilenga holding onto it, trying to find a way back into the danger zone. Blocked out for a corner. But already, the Zambians turning up the pressure. Mwemba in the middle as well. 4 white shirts. Delivered in towards them. Chanda rises for it, but not high enough. And Mwemba winning it back. It's a flurry of feet. And Tagnaut trying to chase it down. Sassi laying it back out to the right wing. Agent though, Malenga only able to carry the ball off the sidelines. The red card doesn't seem to have dampened the atmosphere too much. Lovely drop of the shoulder by Tagnaut. Unable to find Draidi though. She will now have to make her way back. A player exempt from defending in this situation. That pass straight to Dua. A moment for ASFAR to regain control. Well in from Mwemba though. Tembo looking for options forward, finding Chanda. On to the left and Nyangwe. Slight bit of miscontrol though is all it takes. And in dives Benzina. She hoops clear. Still no substitutions from Aliua. Side do win a free kick though. Be valuable moment for a breather, bit of relief. Gain some territory, push up the pitch a bit. To the final 10. Still just the one substitution made by either side. Aliua seemingly content with a back three and plenty of support from the midfield. Here's an opportunity for Buffaloes. Ball not quite there though. Fair tackle, says the referee. Benzina's out of position now. Chanda trying to deliver it out to Chilenga on the right. It's back to Chanda. That's very ambitious when there were perhaps better options from Malenga. Hasn't really made the impact that she would have wanted on the game since coming on. Clash there between Benzina and Mwemba. Painful one. Fair amount of force going through both feet. Benzina will be in no hurry to get out of the way as the clock continues to tick down. Should be aware that once she does head off the pitch, she'll leave her team with 9 and only 2 of their original back 4. As good a time as any for Buffaloes to strike. Time running out though for the 5-time national Zambian champions. Both sides have had, frankly, ridiculous runs of form in recent times domestically. Buffaloes won 15 of their 16 league games en route to winning Zone A of the FAZ Women's Super Division title. Whilst ASFAR have won 47 of their last 50 domestic league games. to find that kind of form here, though. Hold out for the final 10. And another player on the deck. Looks like it's Dua. Buffaloes aren't stopping, and it's another shot from range. They're not having much joy with those, but they're persisting. ASFAR players on the turf, wherever you look. Dua joined by Bukami. Bukami seemingly with cramp. Dua's issue less clear. Appeared to be done all on her own, just as she attempted to clear that ball. No player near her. It's the right ankle that's receiving treatment. Bukami, meanwhile, still receiving a bit of help from teammates. Humidity high, as mentioned at the top of the show. A yellow card for Bukami. I'm not sure if that's for time wasting. If so, she didn't achieve anything because her teammate was down anyway. And another yellow to add to the list. And there will finally be substitutions from the ASFAR bench. Blessing Agbamadzi, number 20, played in the last game, the new arrival from Ghana. See who she replaces. Aramichi buying a few more seconds. ASFAR know exactly what the game plan will be in these final minutes. Zina is now back on the pitch. So at least the defensive line restored to the best it can be under the circumstances. Trady still running the line on her own up front. Every other player pinned back, not far from the box. Here come Buffaloes. Failing to move forwards though, slowly building. Malenga looking for a more incisive pass, finding Lungu, who looks it on to knock it on for Chanda. Didn't quite come off. Zulu. Over to Chilenga on the right, that's the idea. But it didn't come off. A rare mistake from Tagnout, giving the ball away. And back it will come again. Mwemba. Malenga. Good pressure from Dua on Nanyangwe there. Once again, the ball not quite reaching Chilenga on the right. She's had a quiet game overall, certainly compared to the opener. Somewhat isolated out on that right wing. One too hard for Nanyangwe, excuse me. And here are the substitutions finally in the 89th minute. There is Shine Agbamadzi, who will replace Badri. one of the few players on a yellow card. Still the seconds continue to tick down. It was just the one substitution in the end. Looks like they are more ready to come on, but they'd rather split the substitutions up, buy themselves a bit more time. Just 30 seconds of normal time remaining now. ASFAR are doing a good job of seeing the game out. Buffalo's struggling to really make the most of their numerical advantage. Mitchie goes long, straight back. It was a nice touch from the substitute, but unfortunately Benzina not on the same wavelength. It's gone out for a throw. 2 minutes of additional time. Alabono encouraging his players. It's good work from Chanda. The cross not particularly threatening. Time running out. ASFAR content to hoof it clear at this point. Zulu. Tembo. Chilenga looking to cross it in, and that's not bad, but well held by Eremici. Chanda was there if there had been any kind of spill to capitalise. But nerves of steel from the ASFAR keeper. Chanda nearly got in front of her. Three Buffaloes players there required to rob the ball from Draidi. They do eventually do so. 30 seconds remaining now. This could be the last chance. Zulu. Tembo looks for options. And Nyangwe can't get it under control. Cleared anywhere by Dua. That could be it. So 2 minutes is up. Got a substitute waiting, but she's unlikely to get on now. Hoofed forwards by Mwemba. Dealt with by Benzina. Chilenga keeps it in. 2 minutes long up now. And there is the final whistle. ASFAR do hold on, despite the red card. They came from behind, and 2 penalties were enough to secure the 3 points. And the hosts do move to the top of Group A. 6 points now, and they're all but through. All started so well for Buffaloes. Lungu with that 19th minute goal, but 2 darts into the box from Ibtisam Draidi. Number 9, she hit the deck in the box at least 4 times during the game, but 2 of them were penalties, and both of those penalties were dispatched with aplomb by Fatima Tagnelt. And the players now drinking in the adulation of the local fans, delighted with what they've seen. Their side now all but mathematically guaranteed to head through to the semi-finals. Stage at which they fell last year. But 2 wins from 2, can't have done any more so far this year. Buffaloes gave it their all at the end. They couldn't find that breakthrough despite the numerical advantage. Their destiny still very much in their own hands though. They all play Simba Queens with both teams on 3 points in the final group game. Top 2 to go through. And they will have the better goal difference there, so a draw should be enough for them to qualify. Disappointment on the night though, of course. Particularly so anytime you give away a lead. But it's been a good showing so far in the tournament. This is their first tournament. Buffaloes. Now we'll get some reaction from